Youngstown Click. I am here in Austintown at the Youngstown Tuneup mechanic shop. And listen, guys, nothing really intimidates these guys. They do engines, they do transmissions, they do all kinds of work. But I'm not going to tell you about it because I don't know the extent of it. I'm going to introduce you to the owners, but also some of you guys may have seen that a new bike repair shop has popped up here in Austintown. So I'm going to also introduce you to the owner, the brand new Briceysbikes. So for those of you with these bikes sitting in the garage with a chain off or needs new tires or whatever kind of thing, now there's a spot right here in Austintown that you could come to and get that fixed. So let me turn this around. I'm going to introduce you to the guys. All right. Hi, guys. All right. So go ahead. You know what? I was going to introduce you, but go ahead and introduce yourselves and tell your position here at the Youngstown Tuneup.
All right. I'm Brad. I work on cars, do
all kinds of cars. Okay.
All the figuring out stuff. You know, anything that's broke, we can figure it out. You know, I'm one of those guys. This is the other guy. This is
Chris?
Yeah.
All right, Chris?
Yep. I think we all have the same kind of general purpose of being here. Is just trying to help people out. That's how I got into it. Is trying to save you some money and
I love your story. So okay, so before we introduce Brice, so Chris actually got into cars when you were how old?
I was like, I've been in cars since I was younger, but I really started getting into the mechanical side when I was like 18 or 19.
Just to save yourself a few bucks.
Yeah. I got my first car and it had a gas leak in the middle of winter. The tow guy wanted 150, the mechanic wanted $200, and I kind of just went in Walmart, spent like $10, came out, a couple minutes of my time, I fixed it, and I was on my way.
Some people just have that gift, man.
Yeah, I've been addicted since, and it's sky's the limits with everything else. So.
Incredible. Because guys, as you look around, I'm just going to show a pan real quick of some of the cars that they have and the work that they're doing. It's not, lightweight work. This is like real deal stuff. So tell us about the type of work that you do. Like, do you do pretty much everything, or what kind of work do you specialize in?
Yeah, we do pretty much everything. Everything except we don't have a tire machine. We don't install tires. We don't do alignments. And exhaust work is really, it's
kind of not your main thing.
There's
Okay.
people that are very well set up for that. We're more set up for swapping motors, rebuilding motors. Suspension work, so struts, tie rods, ball joints, all that stuff, brakes. Diagnostics, electrical stuff.
Wow.
We have a very nice computer that we can get inside and, scan everything and see what's going on and figure it out, yeah.
Incredible. So the commonality of this whole shop is you guys, whatever you do, you do to the best. Like, you figure things out and you love to do it, and that's so obvious, like after a few minutes of talking to you guys. So all right, so before I introduce Brice, because Brice over here has started something that I think you guys will love to know about, which I kind of already told you about, but tell us where this is. What's the address? So we're here on Mahoney, right next to. That's okay. No. I kind of already said it's next to Wendy's, but I forget the exact address.
Okay, so we're 4343 Mahoney Avenue.
Okay.
And that is Austintown 44515.
Okay.
And we're right at Mahoney and Raccoon, and my dog loves to.
Yes. Oh, hi, Luna. Hi. She's like the mascot.
Yeah, we're right beside Wendy's and Struthers Auto Mall, right on Raccoon and Mahoney Avenue. Very easy to get to off of the freeway. Meridian, so the west side you're coming out of, you're coming from the country or Boardman or Niles, you can get here very quick. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. All right. So I'm going to come back and ask you guys a couple more things, especially regarding cars and winter and all this stuff. But Brice, go ahead and tell what you are up to here in Austintown.
So I opened a little bicycle repair shop back over there in that one room. I'm also one of the car mechanics and training here.
Okay. Oh, nice. So you're learning mechanics,
Yeah.
but you really specialize in bikes. Now, you are quite the avid biker yourself,
Yeah.
right? So what's like the longest bike ride that you've taken?
Oh God, it was torture. 70 miles.
Oh my goodness. And you don't do the electronic bikes, right? You do what are they, just normal?
I would build one for cruising, but
Yeah.
I don't really.
But you haven't done that. So 70 miles was on an actual road bike. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And you want to get into racing? Is that okay? So you also, like, I know so many times I see you're in your biking your biking get up, because this guy loves biking and he knows all things. How many bikes have you kind of rebuilt up till now?
So I got 2 road bikes. I got 2 bikes I'm currently building.
Okay.
I'd say like 6 to 11 bikes.
Wow. Wow. And what's a common thing that you see people put their bikes up and not really get back out because of? It's probably something pretty minor to somebody who knows bikes. Like at one time I had like 5 bikes in my garage, and they all had something different wrong with them. And I would like just put them in a garage. So yeah, right. So had I had Brice in my life, I would have been like on the road. So what's a common thing that you see go wrong with people's bikes?
Well, me and my coach, we talked about this, and he told me, take care of your bike and your bike will take care of you. That means keep it clean, don't over loop your chain, wipe all the access off, like keep your drivetrain, especially that clean. All the bearings clean.
Got it. So we have kind of a big biker community around here.
Yeah.
Pretty much anything that's wrong with the bike, whether it's a tune-up or whether it's a major repair, they could get a hold of you. How do they get in contact with you?
Well, I am part of the Outspoken Wheelmen.
Okay.
So that does help.
Okay.
It's basically through like social media.
Okay. So we're gonna go back there, guys, and I'm gonna show you his little shop back there. But we're gonna do that in just a minute. So, you guys, you see people come in, I'm sure, all the time. And sometimes they're worst moments. I know my transmission just went out. That was not a fun moment for me. But what would you say would be things that like people can do to really like extend the life of their car and not have to come into the mechanic so often?
Change your oil. Change your oil, please, on a regular basis.
Okay.
We have these smartphones. They're incredible. You can put timers in there. You can set things in your calendar, reminders. Just change the oil. That's really the biggest.
Got it. What are some of the things that happen if you don't change your oil?
Well, the oil actually breaks down. It becomes less lubricating, and so your engine parts start to heat up. And then that breaks down seals and rubber gaskets. It starts leaking.
Got it.
You can get little bits of things in there, and it jams things up, and then it doesn't get oiled at all, and then it just goes kaboom, and there's metal shavings all over. And instead of just changing your oil, like literally $70-$80, change your oil, and it saves you. Like this is a motor that has to be put in. Okay. And it's going to cost the guy, about $2,000.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So.
Okay, so a simple oil change could really save you a lot of money.
Oh yeah, for sure. Anytime, and oil changes. Anytime that you hear any weird noises, anything breaks, a little clip breaks, go and get it fixed. Like just because the things add up, and then you end up with 15 things that are wrong. And then you get to the shop, and then we got to tell you some bad news.
So don't just turn up the radio?
Don't just turn up the radio. No. That's what we do to test things and see how far we can push them. You guys don't do that. That's going to cost you a lot of money. So.
All right, okay. What about batteries, especially in the winter? Is there anything, I don't know the answer to this, but is there anything you could do to extend the life of your battery? I mean, I had a friend who just called me for a jump because his battery died. Is there anything, or do the batteries just die pretty much?
Try to start your car every day in the winter at least.
Yeah.
At least once a day for 10 or 15 minutes. Whether you're driving it or not, snow day, you're snowed in, just go out there and start it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just to keep it cycling. It's what happens is if there's a slow draw or something, or you're sitting in your car after you get done and you turn it off, or you're listening to music, and then you go inside, you've already drained your battery quite a bit, and then the cold weather just actually really just
Got it.
Yeah.
So the cold weather really does drain the battery a lot.
Huge.
Okay.
It's a huge, that's a huge factor.
Got it. Okay. All right. Is there any other advice that you would give to the average simpleton car owner such as myself?
I mean, there's a lot of do-it-yourselfers out there, and that's cool for some small stuff. But if it's something that you're really unsure about, it's probably best to just take it to a mechanic. Have them at least give you a diagnosis. Yeah, the right mechanic. Which is us,
yes.
but just to see what's really going on. Because a lot of times there might be things. I just replaced an O2 sensor today in a very fancy car, and before I changed that, it was throwing me codes for all kinds of stuff all over the car, for lights, for steering wheel sensors and this and that. I changed the O2 sensor, which has nothing to do with any of that, but it's tied into an electrical system. and it solved all of those problems. And somebody might have been running around for weeks getting this module or that module, replacing a fuel pump, doing this and that, and it literally is just one very small part that
Man, so you're right. Going to the right mechanic makes such a...
More times than not, we get a lot of customers down here that have been to this mechanic, this dealership.
To dealerships,
dealerships, high-end car lots, and they can't find a problem. But what we try to do here, because we have a passion for cars ourselves, you know, we like to build our own cars and you know, buy them and trade them and do all that stuff.
I love it.
So you know, we got a little bit more passion than most for what we do here. So the proper diagnostic is key for everything.
Love it. So speaking of that, let's talk old cars, because I see you guys have an old car here, and that's something that a lot of people don't do because it's so old. I mean, sometimes you can't even find the parts, right?
Right.
So you guys do old cars?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a 72 AMC Ambassador outside that I got running after like 8 years it was sitting. This has been in a barn for the last 30 years. So I'm gonna get that running, and we've got to pull apart the motor and everything. But
Wow.
It's a 1940 Ford Coupe.
Oh my goodness. That's amazing. So you guys...
Yeah,
Go ahead.
It was rebuilt in the 70s. So it was a 1940 Ford Coupe. It was rebuilt in the 70s to be a street racer. Like, like so that you don't know that's a street racer. It doesn't look that fast, but it's got a really big motor, and it's all set up for drag racing. From the 70s though. Like, this guy had to hand build everything in his garage. He cut all the metal pieces and braces and all that stuff. Yeah.
Man.
So it was stored away for 30 years. Those are the original tires too. No problems with those, and we're gonna get it running back to how he had it originally.
You're right, because if that pulled up next to you and said, "Hey, do you want to race?" people would like laugh, sure, buddy, right?
Yeah.
That is so cool. I love it. Okay, so Youngstown Tuneup. Most of you guys listening probably get the connection to our local Youngstown history. So it's easy to remember, Youngstown Tuneup. And when you get here, you come in the parking lot, past the gate, and it kind of sits back a little bit. But definitely, can you tell them how to get a hold of you guys? Is there a phone number, or how do they make a phone call, see if you guys are available?
Yeah, absolutely. We have a website. It's the youngstowntunupco.com.
Okay.
And on that website, we have both of our phone numbers.
Oh, perfect.
So 412-376-3222.
And then mine is 330-406-6797.
Nice. I love it. So you guys both have had a lot of experience in the local restaurant industry. So some people may recognize you guys from that. And now they could come and say hello and see you in your new place, but definitely not, you guys are not new to cars. That's incredible.
Yeah, we kind of just turned our passion into a living.
Well, and really it was a great mix of like how everything came together. This was an actual functioning car lot, and he was working in the back for the guy.
Okay.
You know, some things happened. They needed somebody to put a motor in. So me and him knew each other from our Subaru stuff. Mm-hmm. And so he called me, and I came down and put the motor in. And then the car lot moved out, and he actually went off and worked in a restaurant for a little bit.
Okay.
And I just never left. I just kind of set up camp and ended up working out but it was a great mix, because I ended up working out the deal with the landlord, and we figured it all out. I got him to come back, and so
beautiful.
This is what we had talked about for years.
For years. We had a vision. We just couldn't figure out how to put it in place.
Yeah, and then just everything. Everything just laid itself out. And,
and another local business pops up. I love that. That's what makes our economy great.
Absolutely.
That's beautiful.
We do a lot of local work for the dealers, for the car lots around here. Mechanic work or diagnostics and stuff like that as well.
And that's saying a lot, because they're the repeat customer. So if they trust you, then definitely that speaks very highly about your work.
That's big kudos.
Big. Okay, so before we go back to check out Briceysbikes workshop, I'm going to put you guys on the spot and ask you a question I did not prepare you for. All right, so one of the things now, both of you guys, particularly Brad, we were talking about some of the places that you have experienced and worked and stuff, but word of mouth, as you know, is the best advertisement. And so I like to always find out 3 of your favorite places locally. It doesn't have to be food, It could be a barber. It could be someplace you like to go for fun. But just 3 of your favorite local places that you would tell other people in the clique that they should check out.
Right.
So who wants to start? You want to start, Brad?
3 places? Okay.
Yes.
All right. So, well, the other day, Fridaberto's. It's right up the street. They just
Oh, that New Mexican restaurant.
Oh my God, they're
Is it good?
Incredible. Like the street tacos. There used to be a place down a little ways that had street, very authentic, and this place incredibly authentic. The tacos were all amazing. I took these guys there actually.
Oh man. Okay. All right. Oh, now I want to try it.
Let's see another one. West Side Bowl. I know they're all over Facebook and stuff. But
Yep.
I mean,
Yep.
They're just incredible. Nate's a great guy.
Always. They never stop.
No,
there's
don't.
always
They're
something going on there. Yeah.
Always rolling. And then don't sleep on brunch on Sundays at Penguin City.
Ooh,
from
okay.
BYOB.
Build your own breakfast.
I might be a little biased, but she's incredible. And
can you explain that to us a little bit? Because I've been seeing that, and but I've never covered it for Youngstown Click. So can you let Youngstown Click know what happens down there?
Sure. Every Sunday, there's a pop-up brunch that happens from 10 to 4. Penguin City provides the mimosas. You can buy them at the bar.
Okay.
They have all these great cocktails, great bartenders. We go down there and we set up and we sell omelets, build your own breakfast bowls with potatoes or grits. We do shrimp and grits, chicken and waffles, just a ton of great stuff. Like
fantastic.
Very savory, a lot of very sweet, all of it's beautiful coming out, looks amazing.
Wow, and you get to pick your toppings. So how does that, when you get an omelet, you get to say up to this many fillings or whatever,
peppers,
that type
onions,
of thing?
mushrooms,
Wow.
feta makes it better,
Oh, I love feta in an
spinach
omelet,
is always really nice, So,
very nice.
Stuff like that.
And what time is that till? From
10 to 4.
10 to 4, down at Penguin City.
At Penguin City.
Beautiful,
Yeah,
perfect. And do they have any entertainment down there during that?
So we do occasionally throw bigger events while we're doing that, and there will be a DJ just on regular Sundays.
You just go down there with the family?
Yeah, go down there with the family. There's
Sunday
a ton of space to run
morning,
around. The kids have a great time.
Love
I
it.
bring my daughter down there.
Yeah.
And, she has fun. They have big,
Fantastic.
Whatever, Connect 4 and
games and
cornhole
stuff.
all that stuff. Yeah.
Love it. Very nice.
And the mimosas are good.
Oh, all right, Chris.
Chris very much likes the mimosas.
All right. So, what are your three places that you would recommend, Chris?
My 3 places. Definitely number 1 is gonna be Salvatore's. Really good Italian eat in there.
Okay. All right. What do you like to get? What's your favorite thing?
The chicken parm.
Oh,
Chicken parm, and then they have a really good vodka. It's like a vodka cheese pasta.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, really good.
Okay.
Yep, I get the
Man,
chicken in it. It's
guys,
really good.
man, you're making Austintown sound like the place to be to eat, man.
And then on the Youngstown side, if soul food is your spot, I like Savannah Joe's. Savannah Joe's has really good catfish and fried haddock, and they got fried okra up there.
What are you Southern? You're a Southern boy. He's like Southern at heart. Fried okra.
And then my 3rd place, actually a friend of mine in Austintown, him and his wife own it. It's called Anna's Kitchen. Down here across from Mark's.
Yes.
Yeah, have you had it? Yeah, it's good. It's good. They got really good food there. Go check them out for sure.
For sure. I totally second and third that. Yeah. And yes, Savannah Joe's is definitely good, but I've never had the fried okra.
Yeah.
So,
I get the fried. Anytime I go, I get the fried haddock dinner. I usually get mac and cheese and greens, and then a side of okra with it.
Oh man, nice.
Okra
and
and
then
hot sauce.
Anna's Kitchen or Anna's Cooking, she has daily specials too, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So yeah, you guys definitely got to check. Man, again, another Austintown place.
Yeah.
You guys are representing well. You guys are representing.
I'm in the Youngstown Tuneup company.
Yes, of course. Youngstown Tuneup. I love it. All right, well, guys, thank you. We're gonna head back to Briceysbikes. Thank you guys so much for taking a minute to talk with us. All right, so here we are at Briceysbikes. This is the part where Brice here has started fixing bikes. And you fix professional bikes and just kids' bikes. Is there any kind of bike that people could bring in particularly, or any kind of bike that you don't fix?
You could bring road bikes in, mountain bikes in.
Okay.
I mean, the gas bikes, I'm very new to this. I mean, I just started rebuilding my buddies. That was Brad, you just interviewed.
Okay.
And I'm basically building his wheel from complete scratch.
Wow.
So I got a little experience, but I'm going quickly.
So you love the challenge. You pretty much know bikes in and out.
Almost.
Almost. Yeah, that's great. You're a constant learner.
So, this is my mechanical station right here. I
Okay.
got 200 cables for road. These are brake light. These are for brake cables, and these are for shifting.
Okay.
I gotta get ones for mountain bikes. This is where my chemicals are at. Cleaning, bars, saddles, like some of the major parts. And this is where I build my wheels.
Wow.
This is my Gyno CR1. It's the bike I'm gonna be racing with.
Okay.
Here we got our rims and our tires. These
Okay.
are 26-inch wheels.
Okay.
I don't have any road bike wheels on me at the moment.
Okay.
This is a custom build. I was bored. Please don't judge me. And we got one of my favorites. Me and Chris, we built this. Yeah, you built. And it says hood bike on here.
I love this. Man, look at this thing.
It's literally a piece of art.
Wow.
And I gotta I'm gonna refix this. I gotta recenter the wheel.
Is this a mirror? Look at that. That is so funny. So how fast does this go?
I'd say 30 mile an hour.
Okay.
Around
Wow.
my speed.
Those are some nice tires too. So if they want custom stuff like this added to their bike, that you can do that as well.
Yeah, this is like more of a me and Chris thing.
Okay. Yeah, but together you guys,
Yeah.
you could make it happen.
Yes.
Very nice. How often should people at least have somebody look at their bike so that they don't end up stranded or their brakes fail or their, whatever? Is it like a yearly thing or?
It's more than that.
Okay, so
Especially when you're strong.
Okay. So if somebody, let's just say they bought their kid a bike and it's been sitting in a garage and it's pretty much like, something went wrong, a wire, the brakes aren't working or the chain came off. Can they bring that in as well?
Yeah, they can.
Okay. All right. So again, tell them where to find you on Facebook.
Briceys.
Okay.
Bikes.
Okay. Briceysbikes. Okay. I'm going to ask you, Brice, 3 of your favorite places that you like to go, like you like to eat, or maybe anything. 3 of your places that you feel like Youngstown Click should know about.
Well, I like the Taco Bell. I love
Which
fast
one do
food.
you go? That one next door, like close to here on Mahoning?
No, like when I'm going to my grandparents, I'll
Okay.
go to the one in Youngstown
Okay.
because I need like quick carbohydrates.
Oh, got it. Yeah, because you're always on the road.
Yeah.
Look how skinny he is, guys. He's always eating and he's always riding.
Yeah.
Even in winter, right? You're riding around.
Not that thing.
No, oh, okay.
Not in the snow anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and 2 other places.
I have to say YMCA because I really love the Y.
Very nice. Okay. And where else?
This place.
Okay. I love it. So because you're learning how to be a mechanic, so you're learning cars in there, right? And then you get to do this back here, which is, I know how much you love bikes. So this is really cool that you get to do this. So, all right, guys, Briceysbikes on Facebook. Check him out. Bring your bikes, get them fixed. And thanks, Brice. I appreciate you showing us around this your bike workshop here. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed finding out a little bit about Briceysbikes and the Youngstown Tuneup right here in Austintown. I love how these local guys are doing what they love and being such an asset to the community. Make sure if you have any car needs or bike needs, make sure you reach out to these guys. They know their stuff, I'll tell you that. All right, until next time, I will talk to you guys later. You are the best part of what makes Youngstown click. Don't ever forget it. I'll talk to you guys later.